Okay, on the second part of our discussion on the human behavior, so we will proceed now on the concept of victimology or the victimology na subject natin. Konti lang actually class ang coverage ng victimology natin. So we will simplify na lang yung isa-summarize na natin kasi masyadong broad when it comes na kapag i-explain po natin in masyadong complicated. Okay, so explain natin in mas ano. Okay, so pag sinabi nating victimology, it came from the Latin term na victima, which translate into victim. Tandaan nyo again, ang victimology nanggaling yan sa term na victima, which translates into victim. So the other is the Greek word logos, which means a system of knowledge, or that is a study, di ba? Or it is a system of knowledge, the direction of something abstract, the direction of teaching, science, and discipline. So basically, class, pag sinabi natin victimology, it talks about or it determines or it talks about the study of the victim. Okay? So yan yung tinatawag natin na victimology. Ang term na victimology, it was first coined by Benjamin Mendelssohn. Okay, actually yung iba merong iba't ibang spelling ng Mendelssohn or Mendelssohn. In 1946 to propose a separate discipline from criminology. Of course, ang focused on the victim in the criminal behavior. So minsan, pag sinabi natin victimology, ano ba yung participation class? Paki-off ng microphone class. Ano, wait, ako na lang. Okay. So again, pag sinabi natin victimology, that is the study of victims and their participation class or their contribution on the criminal behavior. Diba? Pag sinabi natin criminology, you already discussed that one, di ba? You already familiarized to yourself, di ba? Kung ano yung magiging contribution ng isang victim to its victimization. Bakit naging subject siya or bakit naging victim siya ng isang krimen. So yun yung tinatawag natin na victimology. Nakuha ba? Nasundan ninyo? Nasundan? Okay na? Okay na? Okay, confirm muna. Nandyan na ba? Yung iba?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sige. Thank you. Okay, next tayo. Okay. Okay, of course, pag sinabi nating victim, it is a person who suffers direct or threatened physically, emotionally, or financially harm as a result of the act of someone else crime. So, bakit may naka-on ka na microphone? Okay, again, pag sinabi nating victim, of course, it is a person that suffers direct or threatened physically, emotionally, or financially. Of course, as a result of an act of someone else which is considered a crime. Yan yung tinatawag natin class na the victim. So that is the focus of victimology subject. And it is the focus na class yung tinatawag natin na restorative justice system. Kasi 'di ba, as a review, ang criminal justice system natin naka-focus 'yan on the welfare of the criminal, while under the restorative justice system natin, naka-focus naman 'yan ngayon sa welfare ng ating tinatawag natin na offender or the accused, tama? Kaya that's why under the CGS or under the criminal justice system, si victim ngayon ay tinatawag natin na forgotten person or the forgotten individual in our criminal justice system. Nakuha ba? Then pag sinabi nating victimology, okay, so ang term na victimology, it is the scientific study of the extent, nature, and causes of criminal victimization. Its consequences for the persons involved and the reaction thereto by society, in particular the police, the criminal justice system, as well as the voluntary workers and professional helpers. So again, the scientific study of the nature and the causes of criminal victimization, kung saan nanggaling, and then yung contribution ng victim class in its victimization. So, ayan. So, yung in the victimology, of course, there is a person involved, di ba? So, yung tinatawag natin na penal couple. Ang penal couple, of course, the victim and the offender. So, of course, yung ano yung magiging reaction ng community natin or yung society natin sa victimization, particularly ano yung magiging solution ng police and of course our criminal justice system and other professional helpers in the victimization. So again, victimology, that is the scientific study of the extent, nature, and causes of criminal victimization. That is a victimology. Okay, kasi again, the penal couple in victimology class, palaging tinatanong yan lang palaging lumalabas eh. The penal couple in victimology is of course si offender and the victim. Nakuha ba? Nasundan ninyo? Nasundan?
Yes, yes, coach.
Okay, sige, next tayo. Okay, so in 1937, Benjamin Mendelssohn publishes his writings on rapist and victim. In 1957 naman, ano lang to class pasadahan lang natin kasi hindi naman palaging lumalabas to or hindi talaga siya lumalabas. In 1957 naman, si Marjorie Fry proposes yung victim compensation in London Times. Ang victim compensation class, of course, yan yung babayaran ngayon ng accused or yung offender natin ang tinatawag natin na yung victim. And of course, yung tinatawag natin yung family niya na victim class ng tinatawag natin ng crimes. Victim compensation ang tawag natin dyan. Then si Marvin Wolfgang naman studies the homicide victims, uses the term victim precipitation. Mamaya i-define natin what is victim precipitation. Then of course, ang New Zealand naman, sila yung naging naklas ng first criminal compensation kung saan merong hahabulin ang victim ng mga compensation, na mga babayaran sila kapag naging naagrabyado or naging victim sila ng krimen. So that is ang New Zealand ang first na nagpasa niyan. Okay? So that is the Victim Compensation Act. Then in 1973, that is the first international symposium naman on victimology na ginawa sa Jerusalem, Israel. So that is on the history part. So of course ito yung tandaan niyo class. Yeah, the three distinct historical victims role in Cherin and Marietta in 1998. Of course, ang una dyan, the Golden Age. Ang Golden Age, it is existed prior to written laws and established government, tribal law prevailed. So of course, yung mga sadatus and so on. So during the Golden Age, victims played a direct role in determining punishments for unlawful actions that others committed against them on their property. So that is during the Golden Age. And on the Dark Age naman, that is resulted from emergence of structured local governments and the development of legal statutes. Offenses were viewed as perpetrated against the laws of the king of the state, not just against the victims or the victim's family. During the Dark Age class, tandaan niyo kapag nagkasala ka, hindi ka lang nagkasala sa victim or sa victim's family, nagkasala ka rin or na-violate mo rin ang batas ng king of state or yung king or a queen or yung state or yung government natin or yung government before during the Dark Age. So during the Dark Age, it focus shifted towards offender punishments and rights as opposed to victim rights and restoration. Dito sa re-emergence of the victim naman, realization that victims were being overlooked as source of information about crime and criminal. During the emergence of the victims, studying victims led to the birth of traditional victimology as a discrete scientific encoding. So dito pa sa re-emergence of the victims, dito na ngayon, hindi lang tinitingnan yung victim, but of course as well as yung kaniyang contribution to its victimization. Okay, ulitin natin. During the Golden Age, so of course that is the victim is played as a direct role in determining the punishment, kung to what extent ang ibibigay na punishment sa violator or yung sa offender natin. Of course, ang victim rin yung sa isa sa magde-determine whatever actions na ibibigay sa kanya sa tinatawag natin na Golden Age. Ang retribution was the resolution of criminal matters during the Golden Age class. Ibig sabihin, kung ano yung kinuha mo, yun rin yung kabayaran. Okay? So that is during the Golden Age. In the Dark Age naman, of course, kapag nagkasala ka, hindi mo lang na-violate ang rights ng victims or yung rights ng family or victims' families' rights, as well as yung tinatawag natin class na laws or batas ng king or queen, as well as yung batas ng government natin. That is during the Dark Age. Then of course, the re-emergence of victim, yan yung tinatawag natin kasi madami nang naging biktima ng crimes and criminalities natin. Kaya nagkaroon na ngayon ng study. That's why nagkaroon na tayo ngayon ng traditional victimology. So tinitingnan natin yung contribution ng victim to its victimization. Bakit nangyari ang krimen or bakit nangyari ang particular crimes sa kanya? So that is under the re-emergence of the victim. Nakuha ba ninyo? Nasundan? Nasundan naman? O bakit walang sumasagot?
Yes, sir.
Naka-record tayo, no? Okay. Naka-record, no? Naka-record ako? Baka nakalimutan ko.
Yes, sir. Naka-record.
Sige. Thank you. Okay. So we have the typology of victims, of course, under the Mendelssohn's typology of victims. Una dyan, pakibasa muna. Just, para ano. Si Janice D. Joseph. Janice ba?
Nasa work pa, sir.
Ay, nasa work pa. Okay. Don't, no problem. Thank you.
Opo.
Okay. How about si Taginon, Jonica. Taginon? Wala. Okay. So, si Dane Moico. Dane Moico? Baka available si Dane Moico. Sino yung available class? Raise your hand lang. Si Sir Robin, nandyan? Wala. Ay, sige. Si Morados. Okay. Pakibasa ng innocent and the victim with minor guilt.
Innocent victim, someone who did not contribute to the victimization and is in the wrong place at the wrong time. The victim with minor guilt does not actively participate in their victimization, but contributes to it in some minor degree, such as frequency high crime areas.
The typology of victims, thank you. Under the Mendelssohn's typology of victims. Una dyan, we have the innocent victim. Ang innocent victim class, of course, wala talaga siya or wala siyang intention to commit a crime, di ba? Someone who did not contribute to the victimization and is in the wrong place at the wrong time. Halimbawa niyan class, yung mga tinatawag natin na innocent victim, kapag halimbawa hindi mo alam yung mga kaklase mo pala is gumagamit ng droga, tapos pumunta ka ngayon or sumama ka sa boarding house nila, tapos biglang nagkaroon ng raid, di ba? So tapos nasama ka doon sa mga tinatawag natin class na accused. Ang tawag sa iyo is an innocent victim. Okay, you are in a wrong place at the wrong time. Okay, ibig sabihin, you did not contribute to the victimization. So yan tinatawag natin na innocent victim class. Nakuha ba ninyo? Nasundan ninyo? Meron ba? Nasundan ninyo? So yan yung tinatawag natin na innocent victim. Okay, so yan. So bakit ano dito? Bakit wala sumasagot? Okay, ang tawag natin din class is an innocent victim. Sige, next tayo. Then, of course, we have the victim with minor guilt. Ang victim with minor guilt does not actively participate in their victimization but contributes to it in some minor degree such as frequenting high crime areas. So, makakasuhan siya, coach. Okay. Kapag innocent, of course, class, kapag ganun, makakasuhan siya or ano, but of course, kailangan niya lang i-prove yung na inosente siya sa loob ng korte. Okay? So dito naman sa victim with minor guilt, again, does not actively participate in victimization, but to some extent or to some minor degree, such as frequenting high crime areas. Halimbawa, palagi siyang dumadaan doon sa mga, alam niyo naman yung mga high prone areas, yung mga palaging cases ng crime na nag-appear doon or na nagka-transpire. Palagi siyang bumabalik doon. Ang tawag natin doon, the victim with minor guilt. Okay? So, hindi siya talaga actively nag-participate in the victimization, but it contributed on some minor degree. So, ayan, palaging, or nilalapit niya. To some extent, kung titingnan ninyo, ay may kasalanan din pala siya. Alam niya na palaging may crimes na nangyayari dyan sa lugar na yan. Or he is not aware or he or she is not aware na ganun pala yon, yung lugar na yon is iniiwasan kasi palaging may nangyayaring krimen. So that is the victim with minor guilt. Ang tawag natin doon. Okay? So again, ang innocent victim na natin, someone who did not contribute to the victimization and is in the wrong place at the wrong time. Okay? So while the victim with minor guilt naman, it does not actively participate in their victimization, but contributes to it in some minor degree, such as frequenting high crime areas. Okay, so yan. Nakuha ba?
Yes,
Nakuha
sir.
niyo ba? Okay, next tayo. Okay, so pakibasa uli, pakibasa nito. Sino yung available? Sir Robin, pakibasa yung dalawa.
The guilty of victim, wait, nasa. The guilty victim, guilty offender. Victim and offender may have engaged in
Nawala si Sir Robin? Or si ano na lang? Okay, ulit Sir Robin, pakibasa. Wala ba?